Okay, welcome everybody. So I'm gonna make this sort of like a quick video because I thought I had footage left over from previous days to upload today, but I didn't. So it's gonna be kind of a quick video. It was asked to do a raw build, and so I'm gonna give you a raw build for what I use. So let's go over this real quickly. Items that I use. This is basically yeah, I guess you can pretty much use this anywhere. Shoes of focus. I like the high cooldown reduction items on raw, or just go into max, because of some people may not know this. His ulti, after it's max leveled and you have full cooldown reduction, it's only 30 seconds. So one, that's good if you miss quite a bit and you're just learning raw. This, it's only 30 seconds, so you miss big whoop, 30 more seconds, it's up again. And on the flip side, if you're really good with raw and you're really good with sniping and things like that, it's on a 30-second cooldown, so you can keep doing it. And it's a really high-powered ulti, as you can see here. You use 100% of your magical power on top of whatever base number here. And also, his other abilities are pretty low as well. Moving along, Chronos Pendant. I like this item if you're not having any issues fighting against physical gods in whatever scenario you're in, but you want, power. It's basically this item, or Breastplate of Valor. Breastplate of Valor, if you're fighting physicals that are giving you hard times, like assassins, Lokis, whatever, you want to get Breastplate of Valor for sure. If you're not having any issues with that, Chronos Pendant would be the one for you, so you get that high power and P5 to complement the cooldown reduction, and also 25% cooldown reduction. But yeah, like I said, you can go down to cooldown right here. You go to Breastplate of Valor. It's really cheap if you're fighting physicals or whatever. This is definitely the thing you want to get. After that, I pick up Bancroft's Talon. I no longer pick up Polynom for anything. Bancroft's Talon, it's a really high-powered item, a lot of lifesteal. I really enjoy lifesteal on my Raws, and I'll give you reason why here in a bit. And also, the passive with this Bancroft's Talon is really nice. So basically, if you don't really understand what it is, the more they hurt you, the more power you're going to be doing to them, like more damage you're going to be doing to them. Moving on, Spear of Magus. This works out really great if you utilize your 3, and in a sense, but I'm just going to go over the scenario. So, how I use my Raw, I use him a little bit more aggressive because I feel comfortable with Raw, and I also use Raw quite a bit in Conquest in the solo lane. So what I'm talking about here is, if you're fighting against a physical god like Hercules or Loki, like an assassin or a warrior or whatever, and they're right in your face, and they kind of refuse to leave, so you just plop down your 3. And with this 3, it's really great because, for one, it's going to do damage over time. So that Spear of Magus right here, it's going to apply those stacks. Apply both stacks of Spear of Magus on your enemies, lowering their magic protection. So that's one case. Also, they're going to be fighting you in here, whether they like it or not, most likely. And that's also going to apply Bancroft's Talon, so your magical power is slowly going to get higher and higher. And also, between all of our lifesteal and the self-heals we get, so it's going to damage them over time, damaging them, and we're going to get lifesteal from the damages, and we're also going to heal ourselves with the circle. And then all at the same time, you can use your 2. So that's going to slow them down and blind them. So if you're not the best at aiming your 1, they're going to be slowed almost to a stop, and you can easily drop your 1 right on top of them for additional damage, all in between doing basic attacks and whatever you want. Sometimes I would do this is like if I try to blind them, and since they move so slow, you can probably land your ulti on top of them. I've done that a few times in Conquest. So that's how that kind of works out with this build. Moving along, route to Hoodie for obvious reasons, high magical power, and Pythagoras Piece. The aura effect, if you may not know, it does apply to you, so we also get that additional 20 magical power and 10% lifesteal. So that's 90 magical power and 25% magical lifesteal just in this one item alone. So that's really a lot. Now, real quickly, what would I do in Conquest solo lane exactly? I would pick up, I go to under star items, go for Vampiric Shroud. The reason I get Vampiric Shroud and why you should get it if you haven't watched the solo lane tutorial is because it keeps you really sustained between the passive and the MP5 base stat on there, and also give you good magic power. So I pick up Vampiric Shroud, then I go to Tiny Trinket, I buy the tier 1 Tiny Trinket, and I buy these potions right here. That pretty much caps out all your money in the very beginning. After that, I would go into Boots, finish my Boots, then go back to Tiny Trinket. Depending who I'm fighting against, if you're fighting against like a healer or a high health regeneration god like Hercules or Shock, Divine Ruin, and then continue on with the build from there until the very end, sell Vampiric Shroud, and buy Rod to Hoodie. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.